Hello class, today we are going to be learning a new vocabulary term. And the reason we are going to be focusing on this term is because it is a key word in the speech I Have a Dream by Martin Luther King Jr., which is something that we will be exploring later on. So this is going to help set you up for that. And the word that we are going to be exploring today is justice. So justice is the principle of treating people fairly and equally, so treating people impartially, and in general, just doing the right thing. So, for example, justice would be a court fairly punishing a criminal based on evidence presented. So now that you have heard the definition and an example, I would like you to restate the definition in your own words. So this cannot be the same as my explanation. It can be inspired by it, but I want it to be in your own words. And so I will give you a couple of minutes to think, and then I want you to write your restated definition on the designated page in your vocabulary notebooks. And then, once you have written down your definition, please turn to a partner who is seated near to you and share with them what you have come up with and why you wrote your definition the way that you did. All right, so now that we are all done sharing with our partners, I want you to now brainstorm ways that you could visually represent the term justice. So possibly think of things you have seen in the real world related to justice, and maybe this will help you to prepare your visual. So I'll give you a minute to think about that. And then once you have an idea in mind of what you would like to do to visually represent the word justice, I want you to sketch that visual to the best of your ability. I know we're not artists, but just so it's clear enough that I know what it is, right? And so I'll give you a minute to think. Okay. Once again, I would like you to turn to a different partner than before. So we're getting multiple perspectives about the word justice, right? And I want you to share both the definition you wrote as well as your visual you came up with. So make sure to explain the thinking behind your visual as well. So now that we understand and have explored the meaning of the word justice, I want you to make some connections to other words that you already know that may be similar or related to the meaning of justice. So what we're going to do to achieve this is I am going to have you draw a graphic organizer in your notebooks, and I will show you all what that is going to look like. So we should have one big box on the top, and in that box we will write the word justice because that is our target word for this, correct? And then you will draw 3 lines down from that main box, and we're going to draw 3 smaller little boxes. Box number 1, you'll write one word that's related. Box number 2, you'll write another. Box number 3, you'll write your last related word. And then I also want you to, for each word that you connect to the word justice, I want you to, underneath your graphic organizer, write a little short explanation of why you connected those words or how you believe them to be related. This will help me when I grade, so I have a deeper look into your understanding. So please do not forget this step, the explanations. And then whenever you are done with this step, you are once again going to share with a partner. This can be completed with either of the partners you have already shared with or with someone new. I am leaving that up to you today. Thanks for listening to my lesson.